Hello, hello. It's Wesel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue my adventures in SnowRunner on hard mode. And today we're up to day 8 here in the Quebec. Why do I always want to say Yukon? Quebec. We are here. It's day 8. Yesterday, day 7? Yeah. I'm getting confused with my days now. I think it's day 8. I will check. Anyway, yesterday we had ever such a lot of fun with the Freightliner and put it on its side. So we are now having to go out of our way and do a task I wasn't planning to do for quite a while, just so we can get another truck in and sort out the fallen Freightliner. So we're in the middle of trying to get the Sleiter Elephant, which is the really big truck you get. But anyway, we will continue on and hopefully be able to make some progress today. Let's give it a go. So, what am I doing? We are continuing. Oh, yes, that's right. I came back here. There is the Freightliner lying on its head. We are going to need to, we're going to need to sort that out. I want to go back to the Kenworth. Yeah, so I'd hopped over there to take the screenshot of the poor old Freightliner. So we'll just load up the other map now, and hopefully we'll be able to get going with the Kenworth and then zoom along to be able to get the Sleiter. Right, Kenworth is good. In order to get the Sleiter, we've got to go and pick up this Coiled Tubing Semi-Trailer that's over here. Just made it around there. So Coiled Tubing Semi-Trailer is just there. I'm going to turn this way a bit. Crash into the wall, thank you. Got him. I'll turn the engine off for a minute and we'll just map out our plan of attack. That road go nowhere. They give us a circle road here. Don't know what that's for. Anyway, okay, so we're going to come out of here. We'll probably refuel, just top ourselves up. Come back down here onto the ice. We'll travel across the ice. I don't know how really, but we'll do it. I think we'll go sort of via this side a bit more. I don't know. I'll work it out when I get there. But we're gonna basically try and get to there. Then we'll follow this path along, roughly. Something like that. I'm actually thinking I might nip up here and refuel from the scout trailer there as well, just so I'm topping up. But then so I'll show that. So we'll nip up there. Then we'll come back down again. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that very well. Yes, okay, we'll come back down again. We'll travel along this path. The reason being is that there's that nasty block there that caused the original earth roamer to fall over. I don't want to take the trailer over that. We'll come this way. There's the cat that we left here before that we saved the earth roamer with. Very nice that it's there. I'm actually going to move it and bring it a little bit closer to the gateway. Where am I going? Oh, yes, okay. Is it going to be better to go all the way around there like that? It probably is, mostly because then I can refuel from the cat. It's an interesting thought, isn't it? Or would I be better to just come this way? Yeah, let's do that. Start again. It's good sometimes to actually think what you're doing before you start. So we'll come out of here, same concept. cross over, but instead of going that way, I'm going to come back this way. I've never been this way, I don't think, so this could prove to be a disappointing mistake. I'm going to come all the way along here. And then backing over this side. Back up here. And up past the garage. Oh, it's 6 of one, half dozen the other, isn't it? The only value in doing that is that it will let me grab the cat and bring that over and refuel from it. So I'm thinking I'll probably end up parking the cat somewhere over here-ish so that it's useful when we're traversing everywhere else. That'll let me refuel from the cat. Otherwise, I won't get to refuel. So although this might not be the best way ever, I think it's going to end up being better from a refueling point of view. Otherwise, I've got nothing to refuel from. All the way around here, down there. Unfortunately, again, this is because I'm doing this task earlier than I thought I would. Sort of along there. It means I haven't undone any of the roads or any of the things, something like that. So let's just see how we go, eh? Enough planning and thinking. Let's just do it. I want to be as full of fuel as I can be when I'm delivering this, because I need that fuel to refuel the elephant. Let's see how we go. I don't have much worry about dragging this trailer because the Kenworth is just so heavy and strong. Not like we're doing it with something small. We're doing it with one of the biggest trucks we've got. We had trouble doing it with... Oh, I'm just a bit nervous of that now. What are you doing? Just go back and around there a little bit more. Right, and that we're bringing that trailer too much over the bump. So we come right over here. So come right over this way. I will not go over as much of that snow drift on the right hand side there as if we'd come straight. So now we can turn off. It'll still go over it a little bit, but I don't think it's going to. Yes, I'm going to use the cat as a fuel stop down this end of the map, given that he's there. Watch out for those nasty things. They are quite sharp. But your suspension, your tyres, everything else. Still working out my ways through this ice yet. Keep on these more pointy bits. Be a little bit solid. Not that anything's very solid through here, but okay, that helped. So that's not too bad. So we've got a cross. Now we're going to do a pretty radical turn. Just going to have another look. I know this way is pretty easy. We've been there before. Don't know that this way is so easy. It's probably shorter, but as is my want, I'm going to change my mind. We're going to follow this path instead. I'm just nervous that I'm going to take this heavy thing down a path I've never been down before. Create it. I'll stop it. I'm just creating new ones all the time. After that, it'll be fine once we get past the next bits. There somewhere. Am I on the right road? No, I'm not even on the right road, am I? Oh, yeah, create another one. Create another one down there. Is there a way I can join these together? You go on top of you, so you're only one now. There is. This is just boring, isn't it? Sorry, guys. I should just do it. Forget it. Just do it. Forget it. I'm just going to go where I'm going. Sorry about that. That was very boring watching. Nobody wants to see little blue blobs going everywhere. If I get lost now, my own fault. Doing all right. I'm not even going to go up to see that little scout trailer up there. Right, yeah. Come on now. Let's get a wiggle on, Mr. Kenworth. It's funny, isn't it? Because it's so bright. You don't even see some of these undulations that are on this path. An interesting question. What do I do if I tip this thing over? Don't even ask that question. That is not going to happen. You don't even have to think about asking that question. The challenge of an early season as such, or when you're beginning, you don't have all your trucks in the region, so you haven't got a lot of options for rescue. I guess if I fell over here, the cat would pick me up, wouldn't it? Always useful. One of the strongest recovery vehicles in the game. There's the turn off to go up and see that little scout. So if I didn't have the cat here, I would have refueled from that scout for sure. Because I've already brought the cat over. Refuel from him. So overall, I don't know how much time I've lost because of the Freightliner falling over. In the scheme of things, it's probably not going to be that much. The more interesting thing is because I'm doing things now out of sequence, it's slower doing the... So this task is going to be slower because I haven't cleared that southern rock slide. It won't be much slower, but a little bit slower. If I could have fixed all... I don't think I could have really used many of the main roads to get to this one, so probably fixing the main roads wouldn't have helped a lot anyway. Ooh. Ah. Right, so that's a great big chard there. Decided it would jump up and down. Fun. Now, this could be a bit nasty here. A bit worried about that very big snowdrift there as to what it's going to do for the trailer. So we'll just have a look at how much angle we get on the trailer. If that's going to be worth grabbing. Nope. So we're going to have a little bit of fun here. All right, actually. Of course, you can't reach the tree you want to reach, you know. That would be asking too much, wouldn't it? Actually looks like it's not causing the trailer to tip as much as I thought it would. It's a good thing. Oh, and here's the cat. Stop engine. Change trucks. Get the cat out of the bag. Get the cat out of the way a bit. And sort of park it a bit ahead so that we can refuel from it as we go past. I think it's going to be useful to have a refueling spot down here near this gateway. But we're not actually going through the gateway at the moment. I'm sure we'll be coming back and forth a few times. Got a winch point right beside us, so if anything goes wrong, we can winch back to the Kenworth. Bring the Kenworth along exactly the same path we just came along. Actually, we haven't done any driver's seat work, have we? I know it's pretty brave to do it, and we probably won't be in the driver's seat for long. Let's have a look at what it looks like driving through the snow. Mighty Kenworth. It's pretty scary. Just don't get much of a feeling for where your wheels are and what's going on. We're driving by feel. Yeah, just sort of holding my breath here, thinking, well, I've no idea where the trailer is and what it's doing. I just hope it's going along behind without getting some silly angle on it. I am definitely not going to be going across the cracky ice. in driver's seat mode. Pop out. Refuel. Cat. Not remove cargo. No. Refuel from the fuel carrier to the Kenworth. Trunk's all full. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. All right. So from here, we're going to pretty much go the same way. Oh, Lumen cat in the way. Kind of want to leave the cat down here, don't I, on this side of the, well, at least it's around here somewhere. All right, let's just do it together then. See how this goes. This is a really silly idea, by the way. Do not do this at home. Reason being is that I'm now creating an even longer trailer. I've got the... and the cat doesn't know where it's going. Get that done to come past. Becky, big dumpy. See where I'm going. Fall into a hole and then just manage to drag your way back out of it. So, any of that. Like these two vehicles are both pretty big and strong, so can force their way through even though you don't know where you're going. Well, now we're on the ice, it's not gripping so well. Alright, so this is probably where I might at. Park the cat there. This is now where we want to cross. Refuel again to top myself up. Then I just need to what? Need to come back to get over to here. Big bumps are so scary. I'd hate for the trailer to be hit by one of those. It'd bounce around and fly up in the air. This one. Oh dear. All right. Alrighty, right. Pretty good. get a little bit of help from that. Needed. Well done, Kenny. I should be able to follow this path that we came down originally. This will bring us back around towards the garage. Quite right to go. Will that be brought there? Might be a little bit difficult coming up and over this soft snow here. We do have that tree there that we can winch the trailer from. It's a bit of wind power as well. Too bad. A bit stick there. Just be careful of that. We are very wide here. Just saw that rock on the inside there. Something nasty to the trailer. Through this puddle and then we're virtually back at the main road. Doodle down the main road. Off. Hopefully deliver this down to the oil platform. A bit wide here because of those rocks. The trailer out too much. Okay. Past the garage. Onward to the turnoff. And we now get a down arrow too, so it's getting close. Unfortunately, we have to turn here. Can't keep following the main road because we didn't fix that rock slide. Means we have to go along this rather treacherous little path instead of the main road. This is the price we're paying for doing things out of sequence. But having said that, I think we can afford to pay this price. See, before he falls over and breaks everything. Got that snowdrift on the inside. A bit worried about. Got anything that I can winch for, so not do much about it. It is, I think we're okay. This time we've got a very nasty rock inside. Know about this. May have to. I'll give it a try. We may not get around here. Sort of see the angle we're pulling on ourselves already. Hopefully that wall will keep the trailer up. Yeah. Catching the trailer on something. Oh, it's rough. Okay. Across the top here. Good. It's scary, but we got there. I think that's the worst of it now. The rest of it is just relatively straightforward, says he, holding his breath and hoping, because we haven't been down here yet. We turned off the other way. The Thromer on about day one. There to stop crashing into those rocks on the inside. Way through here pretty well now. Yeah, great big oil rig, I suppose that thing is. Cool. In a hurry. We're getting closer. Sort of almost see where we've got to go now. Also getting a bit dark, isn't it? Kenworth has done well. Oh, I see. Oops. Dash over the yellow and black bumper guard rails. Right, now where do we go? That way. Oh, that's a big boat. Down there. Okay, right here. So before I deliver this, I might pull up and take a photo of the oil rig in the background, in the background and up in the foreground. Don't deliver it yet, because I'd like to take that photo first. Okay, so let's take a photo of that. Okay, so let's bring him forward and deliver that. Now we just need to refuel Fluffy Lump. Alright, so that should be okay. We'll come back here, hopefully. How much does he need? 200 litres. Yep, we got that. Refuel from the repair supplies to the Elephant, and from the Kenworth to the Elephant. Hooray! The Sleiter Elephant has been discovered. It's pretty cool. So we completed that task, contract. We now have the Elephant. So from here, we're going to take it back to the garage. And I think we might leave the Kenworth here for the moment. Don't think there's any reason to do anything with the Kenworth, so we'll hop into this great big beast of a thing. Thanks for sorting us out. We're going to take this off back to the garage where we can kit it out a bit. I don't know if we've actually found all the upgrades for it, but I think we have. I didn't think we've missed any upgrades, but you never know. They can be a bit tricksy sometimes. I reckon I'll bring the Kenworth back later on, but it might be that we can use it from there. Probably not. Those yellow jiggers will do damage. Alright, so our plan now is to take this guy back to the garage, set him up so he's got repair points and a rooftop thingamydovo and a big engine and all the sort of stuff you do. And then we'll go off and save the Freightliner. At least we managed to achieve that task, that contract today, so we have achieved something. I don't think we're going to get all the way over to the Freightliner today, but you never know. Might be close. It won't take us long to set this guy up. Just then we've got to drive all the way across the map to the ferry, go through and pop out pretty much where the Freightliner is. I don't know much about this truck other than that it's new and it's big, as in massive. Don't know what add-ons we can do. I'm reckoning it'll be able to do a high saddle. What are you going that way? Weird. We're just basically backtracking all-wheel drive. Again, you can see how much you can do without all-wheel drive. It will actually drive, you know, most of the trucks will drive along pretty happily till they get into like a snowdrift or something like that. Don't know what the fuel difference is for this truck being all-wheel drive on or off, so we're looking at between 11.9, 10, 11, oh, it's everywhere, 12. 11 and 12 once it's actually powering. And off. Much the same. Fraction less, but much the same. So back on the main road. I'm going to put it on here just for the iciness. So we're almost back to the garage. Not wrap it around a pole on the way. Into the garage. See if we can configure him pretty quickly. It's good to go. Alright, customize. Okay, so what have we got? We have an old one, B plus, A minus, A. So that's the best. And no difference in fuel consumption, really. No difference in durability. Power to weight, this one is the best one. Okay, I don't know. I'm a bit worried we're going to chew through fuel pretty quickly, but you never know. Yep, we'll take that because we've got it. So. Always take active suspension. I don't tend to know how to use active suspension, but anyway. Okay, so we've got special tyres for ourselves, or we can have the usual mud tyres. I might stick with the special ones that it has of its own. Definitely going for the advanced heavy winch. I've got spare wheels on, I think. Yes, good. They're out of the way, so that's okay. Air filter, stock. Probably the stock's okay. It's relatively high. That should be okay. Oh, okay, not much in the way of add-ons. Oh, right, so definitely worth. Right, so we've got a loading crane, yes please. We've got trunk repairs, yes please. We've got a saddle high, yes please. Okay. Rooftop, I think we've already got lights, so that's okay. Don't need anything more than that. Heavy duty pipe, that was stock. I don't know, I think it's probably it's fraction. Probably the reinforced bar is the highest one up, so we might go with that. Don't care about horns. Don't care about changing the exhaust. Colours. I haven't played with the colour pickery thing. You can basically say, do your own colours now. But this is quite new. So, you know, you can have the primary colour, the secondary colour. What I'll quickly just do one, but I'm not going to use it. So the primary colour, we're going to bring it down to a greeny colour, something like that. The secondary one will push up to be like a purpley colour, just so you can see the difference. There you go. And the third colour will bring to be right on the end of red. And I'm not sure what colour where this goes, but you can see already the purple and the green. That's pretty obvious. I assume it's going to be on the roof, on the rooftop. Let's look for a hot pink. There we go. Yeah, I am so not using that, but you can see that it gives you an option of being able to set up your own colours and have your own things. So I'm not going to bother with that for the minute. In fact, I'm probably not going to go with a colour code. Sort of a bluey colour. Or we can just say, let's just go with a standard one. Yeah, I'm wasting time, I know. I quite like the sand coloured trucks. Don't know why. They just look like they're right to me. It'll do. Oh, I didn't do it. Let's do that again. Quickly, sand colour. Thank you. That's all we need to do. So let's get out of here because I want to get over to the ferry. Okay. Off very quickly to get to the ferry. We're going to come out of the gateway, out of the garage, down here, bumpity bump, somehow across here. Yeah, I think it's between there. I think that's where you go. And then over to here somehow, up this side to get to the main road. Along the main road, but we have to go around the outside. Stop in at the fuel station and then keep going this way. This way? Yes. This way, all the way up. We come to this point here. We will then hopefully not fall over like we did in the earth roamer. To get to the gateway. So that's a plan. It'll take a little while, but I'm hoping we might have enough time to get there today. Because he really doesn't know where he's going because he's a sausage. I'm not taking a trailer with me because I'm basically going to go and save the Freightliner. That's the primary task. Now, at this stage, my rooftop, has repair points. Pretty sure when you buy things, you get the repair points, but it doesn't have fuel. I need to stop off at the fuel station, fuel up my rooftop. Just creep down a bit because this is a bit scary. On this way. Down onto the... Maybe not. You're a bit further before we got down. Come on. We'll just be stuck here. That was a bit of a nightmare. What I might do is go down onto the water's edge rather than fight up here where obviously a bit of a disadvantage. thought you just bumped down there. Now, let me look at the map. Haven't you just bumped down there? That's right, I came down this way to do that. Yeah, okay. I have come down that way before. So it looks too big a bump down for me without knowing what I'm doing. We might have to do that same thing, follow it all the way along. It's actually quite a tighter turning circle than you think it does. So I think this thing's huge, so it's going to have a massively big turning circle. It actually is ooh. Yeah, just be careful. When you're not looking where you're going, looking where you want to go. See how we go on the cracky ice. Like it. I reckon we've probably got enough power that we can pull ourselves through most icky situations. Enough to fit through there. Here. This. Done. Okay, so we'll follow this path around now to get to the main road. And should be okay to get to fuel. Carry on up to the ferry. It is already getting quite a lot lighter, isn't it? Time is of the essence. Probably just make it to that nasty spot. Yeah, we'll have some fun. So here we are at Everton, the other little town. Not to slide too much. Managed to come across there without getting any damage either, so that was pretty good. And we go to the fuel station. Fill up. Air supplies. Okay, so now we're just going to run up to the ferry. Might take a little bit too long, we'll see. It's already, as you can see, it's getting pretty light. Even lights now, so it must be about 7 o'clock. I guess I've got an option that I could take the longer route that avoids the that little nasty bit where I tipped over with the earth roamer. But I think I want to feel like I can do that. I think this guy's a bit more stable than the earth roamer was. We'll see. I don't even want to think about what might happen if this guy falls over, because I reckon he'll be an absolute nightmare to stand up again. I mean, how big it is. But we will, we will see. Yeah, I could turn off down there if I was worried. Or left there. I want to have a go at this first. We'll have to see whether or not that, whether we've got time. I'll come in here. Oh, so before I start, check the time. 6:43, so we've still got a couple of minutes. So it's a little bit earlier than I thought it was, which is good. Rightio, so we're good at this. This works. There's nothing wrong with this. We know what we're doing. Should be fine. Getting well high on this side. I avoided that slippy bit that caused me the problems with the earth roamer. I can attack this bridge from the high side. Don't have any trouble with that. There's rocks that find it to be a bit knobby. Keep away from the edge. And breathe again. Alright, that's good. Happy with that. So we made it through there without dying. It's just a matter of getting over to the port. The ferry point anyway. It's a little way away, but not too far. A little bit of a pull up that hill. We got there. Yeah, I'd like to make it through to the other map if I possibly can. It will be good. I have to find the Freightliner, but I just want to be in the other map. That way we can be ready to start on the other map tomorrow. Just got to come down the hill. There. I'm not going to worry about fueling up because we're going to be going to the fuel station in the other map once we get there. Let's go over there. And I think then we made it, so that's good. I think then that's the end of the day. So as soon as we get there, we'll pardon me, we'll pretty much end it for today. There we go. Look at that pretty scene. I don't think we've looked at that scene before. I think we skipped it when we came in, or it was dark. Okay, all good. What's our timing? 7:53. Near enough. So we've done well. We're in the right map. The Freightliner over here somewhere. I'm not going to try and get him now, but he's basically just up that hill somewhere. We'll park here. Oh, there he is. You can just see him through all those trees. We'll park here. That'll do for the moment. So tomorrow we'll be able to go and, well, hopefully, grab the Freightliner, drag him back down and through the trees to be safe, and get the trailer as well, and then be able to sort of start doing what we should have been doing a couple of days ago. But that's it for today. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. We actually did okay today. We got the elephant. So at least we achieved something. And we should be good to get the Freightliner back on its feet tomorrow. Otherwise, though, that's it for now. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I hope you'll join me again tomorrow as we continue on our adventures in SnowRunner. That's it for now, though. Bye-bye.